Hi there, it's Jackie from Cambridge Safety. Welcome to one of our Take 5 videos, and in this Take 5 we're just going to be setting up your display screen workstation. Now remembering, if you're using a workstation, a computer, for a significant period of time, or habitually, you should not be using a laptop, because laptops are not designed for regular use. Now I know with COVID, lots of us working at home and those types of things, but if you are working on a significant period, your laptop should then have an external keyboard and all the things I'm looking at, because laptops are not designed to be used for significant periods. And if you've done it, you'll soon feel in your hands and know why. So setting up your display screen equipment workstation. Obviously, everyone's different. We're all at different sizes and shapes. So we need to be adjusting things like the chair, the desk, the keyboard, the screen. All of these things can be adjusted to make sure that they are ergonomically friendly for us, not the person who sat there previously, and not the person who's going to sit there afterwards as well. So our chair, we want to make sure it's at the right height. You can put your feet firmly flat on the floor, because that means the force from you sitting down is going nicely down through your legs and not going through your back. Tilt it, so ideally tilt it slightly forward, so you've got to push slightly back to keep upright. You may have arms, you may not have arms on your chair, that's more personal preference, but you're aiming again to keep your body, as you can see from the diagram around there, in its natural positions, not bent, not stooped forward or back. Your desk sounds really practical. Let's make sure we've got space on the desk and we can put our feet and legs straight under the desk so we can get the chair close enough. If you're doing copy typing and having to look straight on, then have a document tile holder so you're not having to look down at the screen, or you're not having to look down all the time using your neck. So you want to be looking straight. So check the desk is at a comfortable height. Is it too high, too low? It should be non-glare, so no reflection, so it's more of a matte surface. So don't have any more things on the desk than you really need. Lighting, we've got overall lighting, but have we got any glare on the screen? But you might need to have some local lighting, but trying to make sure the lighting is not too bright, you're not getting glare. Ideally, the desk is positioned right angles to the window, so you're not getting that glare onto the screen. The screen, make sure it's clean. It sounds really obvious, but they do get dirty. Position them correctly so that, again, you can tilt them, you can swivel them so you're not getting the glare, you're not getting reflection from windows and things like that. At lunchtime, adjust the brightness and contrast. It means then you blink more, it's a slightly different color or shade, and it's good then because it allows your muscles in your eyes to use different muscles rather than the same ones. And in most workplaces, that if you've got windows, you're going to have dynamic light. Light is going up and down. That's good for the eyes as well. If you're in a room where there's no external windows, make more of an effort to adjust the brightness and the contrast every few hours. It's good for your eyes. It will make sure that your eyes are using different muscles. Your keyboard, again, make sure you can read the letters and numerals on your keyboard. Clean it, place it correctly so your wrists are supported. So if you can see the diagram there, your arms and wrists should be going reasonably straight rather than bent or at an angle there. You can get these different natural keyboards, personal preference. Some people like them, some people don't. But even with a traditional keyboard, put the keyboard, you've got a little bit of space in front of it on the desk, and your arms and elbows are nice. They're natural, straight, rather than being bent, curved. Most of us are using a mouse or a trackball these days, so make opportunities to, don't be always using the mouse. Try and exercise your hand. Don't grip it too tightly. Try a different size mouse or even a trackball, these types of things. And you can teach yourself to use the other hand. It takes a little bit of a while, but if you can, again, it just uses different muscles. It's good for the brain as well if you can teach it. If you're normally right-handed, teach yourself to use it in the left as well. It spreads it out rather than using the same muscles on a regular basis. So a quick potted tour about some of the things you can do just to help yourself when you're using display screens on a regular basis. But take a break, exercise your hands, look up and away from the screen. Practical things you can do to ensure your health when you're using a computer. Thanks very much for watching.